Hi everybody, thank you for coming back and listening to me on my channel, Judy in the Skies, S-K-I-E-S. So I am doing a reading today. I asked my spirit team what kind of information you'd like to let us know that we need to know today, okay? A general reading, so nothing specific, but just a general reading. So the first card I got was the Ten of Cups. It's a beautiful card. And I think that this is who we are. This is us. We are a family. We are in a position to where we have everything that we need. We have our children that are here. They're safe and protected, right? And we're able to love whoever we want to without any interference from anyone else. Mind your own damn business, right? And of course, cups, as you know, are emotion. And so this is basically how I feel that Spirit wants to tell us that this is who we are. This is who we truly are in all aspects of life. My next card is what is crossing us these days. And this is the Nine of Swords. And this is a very sad card, right? Because she's sitting there, has her hands on her face and she's weeping. She's got this pillow right next to her. And if you really look close, there is an actual bed, but it's very invisible. So she has no place to rest her head. And she has all these crows speaking words. Swords are words in mental suit. It's a mental suit. So they're words, communication, things that we are actually being bombarded about that's keeping us up at night and not making us feel good and not allowing us to rest, right? One thing that I'm getting here is that she's actually wearing red. So to me, Spirit is saying, please let your people know that we need to ground our energy into the earth energy, and that will help us at least dissipate some of this negative energy that we are facing. Another positive thing about this card, because every card is negative, has negative and positive to it as well. Okay, so let's be clear about that. But let's see about the positive here. So again, the red illustrates, to me, is telling me to tell my people to ground yourself in the earth energy and just kind of try to be solid in your own right. And then we have this white dove here, and it's kind of like it's floating about, and this is hope. Okay, and then there's some light here. There's always some light here above her, underneath the clouds there. So there's still hope here, even though we're feeling pretty sad and disappointed and out of sorts, which has been pretty typical lately. Okay, so the next card I get is the foundation of the whole reading, which is interesting because it is the Hermit, okay? And the Hermit is, what's funny, because when I got this card, what I heard in my head was sovereignty. And I thought, okay, well, I kind of know what that is. So I thought, well, I'm going to look it up to make sure that I know exactly what Spirit wants me to say, which was really interesting. Looked it up, talked to Siri, hey, what is the definition of sovereignty? And this is what I get. It just blows my mind. It says supreme power or authority. So at first I thought, okay, well, this illustrates that we need to stay in our own power with our own authority, which I agree. However, this is what else it said. How can we hope to wrest sovereignty away from the oligarchy and back to the people? Okay, that's the foundation of this reading. I can't make this up. Read what this card says here. I mean, here we have the path. We have a path that we're going to have to go through in order to be able to keep us in this space. And I think it's telling us that we need to protect our space and stay in our own sovereignty, because eventually we need to kind of get rid of what's going on right now and work with everyone involved to have the best, most optimum outcome. Okay, so that's what I got for the foundation. Well, it's interesting because on the past, I got the Nine of Cups, and it's a beautiful card, right? She's happy, there's cups again, like I said, are emotions, right? So she's just happy. She's got all this, looks like there's like a treasure chest, there's gold coming out of it, or coins. But what's interesting about this, to me, when I looked this up, it said here, it's when this is the past, of course, right? This is the past where we felt at the time prior to what we have going on right now, that we had forgiveness, we had compassion, we had trust and optimism, and we were high-minded. That was in the past. That just blows me away. So the present I have here is the Ten of Swords. Well, you know, this looks like a beautiful card, right? I mean, a Ten of Swords, if anybody knows what the actual Rider-Waite Ten of Swords looks like, I went ahead and pulled it for you so you can kind of get an idea, is this here. It's 10 swords stabbed him in the back, right? And he's done. Again, like I said, there's always a positive and a negative side of a card. So the negative side is that, you know, this person is done. They've got their backs towards us, but now they have to walk towards the light, right? There's a lot of communication. Again, it's a swords card, so there's communication, there's ideas, anything that has to do with the word and the mental suit is all of this. So to me, how I'm feeling this card is that the present day we are we are feeling that we've been stabbed in the back and basically left to suffer. But on this card, I'm looking at that there is still hope, that there is still light, that we just need to kind of walk towards. Like, you know, we're done. I mean, the only thing that this person can do, besides, you know, it's dead, is to get up and walk away. Okay, so this person's walking away. So we need to stand in this, saying that, you know, we're going to be able to get through this. Okay, and that is, of course, the present. So, so for the future is the Five of Swords. It's another mental card, right? It's like, oh my God, like how much more can we take of this nonsense, right? Like this person's like, oh my God, I just don't know what to do. I'm just like, but there's still hope, right? This could mean that this actual person, or this crow, which we're going to call it a person, still has some more information, even though this person feels that they're just so like, I can't take anymore. There's still more information that could save us still, okay? And it might not be right away. It might not be right away. So how we see ourselves right now is the King of Swords. Everybody's got something to say, right? I've got something to say, right? I'm telling you that this is what I'm doing as a little part of maybe helping us get through this. And I don't know how Spirit wants me to do this channel. This is not what I thought I was going to do. I'm only kind of working with what I'm being led to or directed to do. So today just happened to be a general reading, and this is what I'm getting out of these cards. So please, you know, I'm just the messenger. So this person is the King of Swords. So this person is very intellectual. He knows what he's doing. And this is an archetype, right? So it could be a female as well. So this person has everything that he knows as far as knowledge on what to say, how to say it. But when I look at this card, I look at it, well, okay, there's information coming from a wise person. There's stuff that's coming from the media. But there's also a little bat here, a little bat right here. We need to pay attention to all of those. Let me just kind of bring that in to you right there. You see that? And this person's also carrying a sword. So is it the sword of truth, or is it something to cut away, to be revealed, right? That's the environment. Okay, that's how we're seeing ourselves. So the environment, how we're all feeling, is the Four of Cups. Isn't that the truth? Look at this poor thing. She's like, wah, wah. I mean, it's like she has all these right here that are spilled over, but there is stuff that heaven has given her. There is still one more cup that has something that's being offered to her. See that there's actually a hand, and then there's leaves underneath it. She's actually being offered a cup. So even though we may feel like that, you know, everything's going to shit right now, and it is, you know, and it all depends on how you see it and where you're at in this process, right? Some people really have it bad. Some people will never even feel it, you know, and there's majority of us are going to be somewhere in between. So that's what that card represents to me. And then our hopes and our fears, hopes or fears, right, is the Five of Cups. This is a disappointment card to me. You know, she's sitting there, you know, she's got these other cups that are like falling over, you know, and she's got this one cup she's kind of playing around with, and it's kind of going into this little, you know, vortex here. So she's feeling like, there's just so much to deal with. I don't know how to deal with this anymore. I'm just so tired. And I have to agree. I'm feeling that way myself. So the outcome, you know, is actually the death and rebirth. Now people would go like, oh my God, it's the death and rebirth card. It's the death card, right? When what happens to death, there's a rebirth after that, right? When I look at this card, again, it's red, right? Red, ground yourself, right? Okay. Another thing too, this is what we want. We want our lives back. We want to be with the people that we love, and that we want to be safe and protected and know that we care and matter to the world. This death and rebirth, okay, the death card is wearing a cloak, but check it out. There is green trees, there is a light right here, and there's blue. So to me, that means that there will be destruction. Stuff has to be torn down in order for it to be rebuilt anew, okay? So yeah, it's gonna suck. Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be like, oh my God, you know, it's to be destroyed, to be rebuilt again, bigger and better. So I'm hoping that this is truly the case for us in the future. Okay, so the last card I pulled, I usually pull a bottom of the deck card as well, and this kind of like hopefully ties it all together. The last card I got was the Page of Cups, and you can see this person is sitting with a little, I guess, excitement in his heart. And you know, there's a pig that's flying. These are cups, so it's a cup suit. So it's an emotional card. And what I'm believing that Spirit wants to say about this card is that there is going to be an offer or a change that's going to allow all of us to calm down. So I see the blue calming the waters here. There's a breeze that's going to be coming in. So it's going to be coming in, and it's going to like kind of blow your hair back. It's going to be something different. It's going to be like, what? Like, what? It's going to be like something unexpected. Will I say it's a big shock? No, but maybe like a relief of that we're going to be able to experience and through this card. So again, it's kind of like something so special that it illustrates that here, you know, if pigs could fly, right? So it's going to be something that's going to like blow our hair back and just be unexpected. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's my reading for today. I hope you like it. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a reading with me, please reach out to me at my website, Judy in the Skies. Of course, it's skies.com. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Bye for now.